हाँ ये सारा लाइव चलने दो, we'll just edit it later, ठीक है? This is the most realist podcast that we have ever done, probably.
अरे रुकना
The fuck?
No, that's not fun.
नींद तो बत्ता कड़वा है. All right. Let's go down, huh? All right, what's?
We don't need that anymore?
I don't think so. Now we have something else to douse the fan with.
I am the extinct.
Oh. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
How is the post-match celebration going on? कैसा लग रहा है?
बस मजा आ रहा है.
मजा आ रहा है लाइफ का.
बस नेक्स्ट टाइम से ध्यान रहे कि पीछे से कोई ना ले बस.
क्या? इतना भी अडल्ट पॉडकास्ट नहीं है.
नहीं पीछे से आराम से ना ले.
समझ गया तुम. पहले बार में समझ गए थे. सबको ही समझ गया था. तो जेसन थोड़ा अपने बारे में बताओ. You took this fight. You competed here. कैसे शुरू किया था अपना जर्नी MMA का?
MMA?
हाँ.
MMA तो बस शुरू किया था मूवी देख के स्टार्ट किया. तो
कौन सा मूवी देखा था जिससे किया हमें?
Never Back Down.
अच्छा.
Undisputed.
That movie has created a lot of MMA fighters. Undisputed, Yuri Boy का. तूने Never Back Down देखा था? लेकिन तू MMA fighter कहाँ है?
अरे बंद है ना?
बंद है.
What's your weight?
I'm 70 now.
Jason, next fight. Next fight?
Just take a tune-up fight. Joe Salin's debut.
बैक से स्टार्ट करेगा फाइट.
He's obsessing over the back now. So इसको जाके जिम में सिर्फ back rounds.
Yes, exactly.
Everyone trying to choke him from the back. That's the way to improve also,
Yeah.
नहीं?
No, but that's a good thing, right? He knows where he messed up, like where the mistakes were made, and he wants to improve on it.
तो MMA जर्नी स्टार्ट हुआ बस ट्रेनिंग करते और उस समय में हमको एक कोच मिला समर सरकार.
अच्छा.
फनी होगा.
कहाँ थे?
वो SFL जो गुवाहाटी GS रोड में फर्स्ट खुला था.
अच्छा.
2014 में.
Okay.
तो I was the first batch there. तो वहाँ से स्टार्ट किया.
कैसा था वहाँ पे ट्रेनिंग जो शुरू किया?
हमको तो आइडिया नहीं था. शुरू में कुछ भी सिखा लेता था तो वाह. तो करते तो वहाँ से सब लोग बोलने लग गया गुड. तो सब लोग मदारी था, बंदर था, नाच रहा था. तो कर रहा था सब चीज. तो कॉम्पीट करने बोला, कॉम्पीट किया, अच्छा लगा. तो ऐसा एक पार्ट आया कि आसाम से 6 MMA फाइटर सेलेक्ट होगा. तो वहाँ 6 में से सिर्फ 4 फाइटर है. चारों सेलेक्ट हो गए.
6 में से 4 फाइटर है
मतलब there are 6 ways.
6 slots.
6 slots.
तो आया सिर्फ 4.
अच्छा. 2 बच गए.
तो किसको सेलेक्ट करेगा? चारों को सेलेक्ट कर लिया. तो उसका फायदा मिला नहीं कुछ. बस सिलेक्ट हो गया. कहाँ खेलना था पता नहीं. सिलेक्ट हो गया, नाम रह गया, फोटो रह गया. उसमें अंकित भी था. उसमें में समर सरकार अंकित में था.
बस कैसा था तेरा पहला टूर्नामेंट जिसमें कम्पीट किया?
अच्छा था. शुरू में तो ग्राउंड बाउंड खाया लेकिन जीता.
लेकिन जीता.
स्ट्राइकिंग से जीता कैसे?
स्ट्राइकिंग से जीता.
नॉकआउट
नहीं, डिसीजन. हेड मूवमेंट अच्छा था.
अच्छा.
अभी भी अच्छा है.
बस नेक मूवमेंट अच्छा. Guys, I know it's too soon to roast him, लेकिन ये इतना chill है कि I think we can roast him. We're roasting him from yesterday only. खुद ही अपना
खुद को रोस्ट कर रहा है. अभी रोस्ट होके हम पक गए.
So it was such a great decision to get him. तो पीछे क्या कर रहा था यार उतने वैसे? So guys, we are starting the podcast now. Cheers.
Cheers to MMA.
ये क्या वो बारह सिंगा वाला है क्या? नहीं.
Like Carlsberg.
Shout out to Bharat Singha by the way.
Shout out Singha.
Shout out Tap Out Fitness.
Tap Out Fitness. Rock and Roll.
अमेरिकन एम्बेसी.
NWC.
अच्छा NWC. So अभी तेरे पहले हम बात कर रहे थे कि तू ट्रेन करके आया, सोमा से ट्रेन करके आया, ठीक है? So just सोमा में कैसा ट्रेनिंग एक्सपीरियंस था वो बस शेयर करो मेरे साथ.
सोमा का ट्रेनिंग सेम एग्जैक्ट जैसा हिलसाइड में करवाता है डेविड सर और गोगोई जो सेम एग्जैक्ट चीज है, सेम चीज, बस वहाँ पे है कि अलग अलग ट्रेनिंग पार्टनर मिलते हैं,
बॉडी ज्यादा होती है।
हाँ, वेट कैटेगरी अलग अलग होता है, तो अच्छा रहता है बस।
राइट। और वहाँ पे ट्रेनिंग का फॉर्मेट क्या था? जैसे सुबह में कब क्लास होती थी, शाम में कब?
एसएनसी का क्लास होता है एकदम सुबह अलग से, तो हमको ड्रिल बताना है, बस रूटीन फॉलो करना पड़ता है।
अच्छा।
क्या करना पड़ता है, सुबह 7 को एसएनसी, फिर रेस्ट होता है 1 घंटा, फिर स्ट्राइकिंग होता है, फिर एमएमए होता है, फिर रेस्ट होता है, लंच स्लीप।
स्ट्राइकिंग और में एक साथ होता है, उसके बाद फिर लंच।
हाँ लंच, फिर इवनिंग को पैड पकड़ना पड़ता है, फिर से स्ट्राइकिंग, फिर एमएमए, फिर रेस्ट।
सो कितने घंटे वहाँ पे ट्रेन करता था?
ट्रेन करता था सुबह 2 घंटा, शाम 2 घंटा, कभी कभी 3 घंटा रहता है। और जब कंडीशनिंग क्लास होता है तो फाड़ देता है कोच माइक, पूरा सबका ले लेता है।
कोच माइक टेक्स द कंडीशनिंग क्लास।
तो उसका नाम हम लोग रावण रख दिया था। सच बात है, तो सब लोग खुश भी था, मैच भी करता था, मतलब क्यूट भी था, अच्छा भी था, मैच भी करता था, रावण जैसे ही था, आँख पीछे भी आँख था शायद।
अगर एक रन मिस किया था, हे जेसन।
मेरा आगे था, एक बार कंडीशनिंग कर रहा था, तो 20 मिनट्स स्प्रॉल कर रहा है हम लोग।
20 मिनट्स नॉन स्टॉप
स्प्रॉल। तो मतलब हम लोग सर्कल में था सब लोग, तो इतना अनलकी था कि आगे, सबसे आगे मेरा चेहरा था, तो वो अप डाउन, जब भी अप डाउन करता है वो एक ही मोशन में अप डाउन करता है, तो मेरा चेहरा दिखता है, तो हर स्प्रॉल हमको मिस नहीं करना पड़ता, मतलब हर स्प्रॉल मारना पड़ेगा।
ये जो इसलिए बैक बेंचर लोग होते हैं ना, जो पीछे रहता नहीं दिखता है, आगे जो रहता है,
आगे स्प्रॉल, तो हम थक गया था, मूव योर एस यू मदरफकर।
होली शिट।
सबको हमने गाली दिया, तो हम साइड में गोगोई को देखता है, गोगोई हंस रहा है।
गोगोई भी गया था ना,
गोगोई गया था, गोगोई देख के मजा लग रहा था, मेरा पीछे था,
हाँ,
तो मैं फंस गया।
उसके बाद से हर बार पीछे खड़ा होता
उसका हमेशा पीछे, ताकि टाइम मिले आराम से।
गुड एक्सपीरियंस।
आइस बात का एक्सपीरियंस कैसा था?
आइस बात तो हमको बच्चा बना दिया वहाँ,
बच्चा बना दिया,
मतलब he's crying like a pussy।
और this podcast ceased being everyone's podcast and now it's an adult podcast.
और गोगोई को बोलता है कि he remembers God, he read the whole Quran, ऐसा बोलता है during the ice bath, क्योंकि इतना ठंडा था। गोगोई मेरा आवाज सुन के अनोय हो गया, नाक भी बंद किया, कान भी बंद किया, ताकि कुछ ना सुनना पड़े।
आइस बात से brutal bro, आइस बात हम भी जब करते थे तो मतलब
I still hate doing that.
हम ठंड में करते थे यार, like that was the weird shit, most weird. I don't know why people punish themselves by doing ice bath. MMA training already इतना tough है,
लेकिन वो मेंटलिटी के लिए होता है, ताकि सह सके
मुझे
ज़्यादा।
पता है सब कुछ उससे अच्छा होता है, रिकवरी भी होता है, लेकिन फिर भी करने का मन बिल्कुल नहीं होता है।
वो सेम चीज आरएनसी जैसा है।
He's still dreaming about the RNC, bro. Rabindra, somebody is in love. Just dreaming about your RNC. Alright, so so अभी तेरा फ्यूचर का क्या गोल है, क्या प्लान कर रहा है?
बस खेलते रहना है।
अभी कितना एज है तेरा? 27. And you have already fought. ये तेरा pro debut था?
हाँ।
ठीक है. So yeah, bro, just keep on improving. जो drills हमने किए थे, almost same position हुआ उस दिन, if you remember. It's just कि हमने उतना time नहीं दिया था drill करने में, so we couldn't execute the actions fast. But overall तेरा striking मेरे को बहुत ही अच्छा लगा. इसका जो calf kick ये मारा था,
yeah.
You also said you came with this game plan, no?
Yeah, we came with the game plan. So we know Rabindra feints a lot, but he feints heavy on the lead leg.
Right.
So we're trying to get the calf kick and avoid the, because he likes to take his opponent to the cage and take them down, right? So maybe avoid the body lock or he'll push into the cage. So take center, and every time he would feint, land the calf kick.
और जो exactly तुमने सोचा था वही हुआ match में. Like he landed a calf kick, he went for a takedown.
Yeah. So, no, I think he landed a calf kick. Then there was an exchange. I think he landed a cross, and then he got they clinched.
He ended up clinch, yeah. And he tried to do the Uchimata thing that we had done, लेकिन it was powerful enough to just pull you backwards, no? And then
मेरा position थोड़ा गलत था।
So it's okay, bro. I think we have to just learn lessons. Best thing is that you are not injured about this after this, so you can immediately go back into training and work on that mistakes that we need to fix.
And also, like, a lot of people giving him shit for losing the fight. He fought one of Nepal's best on 2 weeks' notice. We know Jason is a striker, he's not a grappler. So at least he took the fight. We're here to fight the best, right? We want to test ourselves. A lot of people like to pad the records, like some people on the road to UFC.
100%.
That's not cool. You test yourself and see
Against the best.
Yeah, now we know you're not at that level, so we step down a notch and then we work up it.
That's a great mindset, bro. Again, having the mindset of just criticizing people who are going out there and trying to put themselves against a better, high quality opponent. I know it sounds weird because we were criticizing the two guys who went for Road to UFC a while back, but again, they went with a padded record. Not in his case.
Let's be honest, everyone in the community knows those two, at least in the Indian community, knows about the records, right? And then I don't know how they got chosen, whoever chose them. Please do your research better. We have so many better fighters in the country that deserve that slot. And then you give it to two people who,
are probably the least deserving.
Least deserving, yeah. And that sucks, right? What about everyone else who put the hard work?
क्या कह रहा था?
मतलब डिसरेस्पेक्ट नहीं कर रहा है उसे, मतलब जब भी खुलना नहीं आ रहा था उसको.
नहीं, that's true. They couldn't do the mount escape. So if you just shell up in the mount and get beaten up, I think you need to work on your game a lot. At least if you show the people that you can keep moving, लगता है कि हाँ, he's putting in effort. But if you just don't have any escape from mount or don't have any idea of what to do from that position in an MMA fight under such a dominant and duress situation, so then there's something wrong. So Road to UFC was an interesting one. Who do you think should be in the next Road to UFC? Because the season 3 will happen, or a different weight category will happen.
Right now, I think Punya is good, and I'm not just saying this because I lost to him, but Punya is really good. I think.
When did you have the Punya match?
This was a long time back. I should have taken that fight.
Okay.
I was not ready here.
Okay. And so Punya is definitely a very bright talent. Again, training out of Soma right now.
Yeah, Soma.
Soma. Did you train with Punajit while you were there?
Yes, I did.
How?
He got me with lots of calf kicks.
Lots of calf kicks.
So that's where you learned it?
Yes.
So give him a shout out.
Just copy the best things from your opponents, and that's how you can improve. Sometimes just copying works, bro. What I do is basically just a copy of all the top grapplers. So if you can because they have put a lot of thoughts and efforts into their system, and if you just take that system, make it your own, and focus on it.
हाँ, ये चीज़ एक मेरा दोस्त है मिग्राज बोल के लॉन टेनिस खेलता था, तो ये सेम चीज़ बोलता था कि अपना आइडल को कॉपी करो, स्टाइल कॉपी करो, तो थोड़ा मूवमेंट अच्छा रहता है, किसी से कॉपी रहना.
और ये हर स्पोर्ट में वैलिड होता है, सिर्फ एक ही स्पोर्ट में, अक्रॉस द ऑल स्पोर्ट. बिकॉज एसेंशियली पीपल हु आर एट द हाईएस्ट लेवल, क्या होता है कि वो उस लेवल पे उसलिए पहुंचे हैं क्योंकि जो चीज़ें वो कर रहे हैं वो काम करता है. सो फॉर MMA fighters, I always say कि if you want to be an effective MMA fighter, go study fighters like GSP, who has already been at the topmost level with almost a flawless record at the highest level, and he has shown how to conquer and beat every style of opponents that he has faced. So if you can just emulate कि वो कौन सा game plan है जो काम करता है सबके against, it's got to be like people like GSP, people like Jon Jones. Jon Jones तो चलो कोई हो नहीं सकता, but you can try your best to be one of them. Who is your favorite MMA fighter? Both of you, yeah. I
have 2-3.
कौन है?
Nate Diaz तो उसका courage के लिए हमको बहुत अच्छा लगता है. First of all, he is not scared.
Great, yeah.
Even though he will lose.
Who do you got, Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul?
I love him. I love Nate Diaz, so I want Nate Diaz to win, but
Mind says.
Mine says.
ये वाला आंसर मेरे को बड़ा अजीब लगता है.
It's really hard.
दिल कहता है लेकिन दिमाग और कहता है.
No, but it's hard. You think about it. Jake Paul has actually become a legit boxer. I mean, not high level yet, but he's a legit boxer.
Jake Paul is also bigger than him probably in that weight class. He looks a lot muscular. और ये हमने शायद पिछले पॉडकास्ट पे बात किया था गिरीश से कि जेक का नेट डियाज का सबसे बड़ा स्ट्रेंथ था उसका ग्रैपलिंग एंड हिज एबिलिटी कि जब वो डैमेज एक्सेसिव ले लेता था he would just pull guard, invite you to his guard because he's dangerous from the bottom. और बॉक्सिंग फाइट में he can't pull guard, so if he gets rocked, नेट डियाज को फिनिश नॉकआउट भी कर सकता है.
Maybe we'll have a Mayweather Gotti 3.
Bro, that was wild. Did you see that Gotti 3 वाला brawl जो हुआ?
Mayweather and Gotti.
Mayweather and Gotti brawl. Did you see that?
But I didn't even know they were fighting. I don't.
Even I didn't know. It was supposedly an exhibition fight. जब वो brawl निकला उसका footage तब
That
मुझे
is-
लगा fight भी हुआ. But yeah, Mayweather being one of the finest boxers in the world is fighting and they're not even promoting it well. So that it can reach us. That shows in retrospect कि UFC का PR machinery कितना अच्छा है.
Definitely.
They कोई सभी छोटे fight को भी they elevate such level. We know कि अच्छा next fight ये ना. Maybe also because follow UFC more, we know it. Maybe boxing world अगर ज़्यादा follow करते तो हमें पता होता.
Boxing has too many champions. You
Yes,
need to
that
unify
also.
shit.
लेकिन अगर Mayweather fight कर रहा है, the world should have known, bro.
He's
Yeah.
retired.
Yeah.
He's retired.
लेकिन कितना बड़ा नाम है. अब imagine कि अब धोनी रिटायर हो गया, लेकिन वापस से वो खेलने आ रहा है cricket. So at least the country will know कि हाँ, he's fighting again, he's competing again. या कोई सा भी बड़ा.
The fan following of Dhoni and Mayweather is different now.
Mayweather is probably bigger.
People want Mayweather to lose. That's the whole point.
So that's why they tune in to watch also, no?
But when you fight a bum, how are you going to lose?
That's a good point.
He's
That's
the
a good
greatest
point.
of all
That's a
time
good
at
point.
defensive.
Gotti 3 पता है कौन है?
नहीं.
So एक Italian mafia हुआ करता था. So उसका grandfather या great grandfather was basically Italian mafia crime boss. Then his own son cleaned up the image. ये मैं पढ़ रहा था. मुझे भी पता नहीं था ये Gotti कौन है, क्यों इससे fight कर रहा है. So basically उसके grandfather ने पुलिस को ऐसे इंटेल देके he helped in cleaning up the whole crime family thing. वो Italian mafia का जब decline शुरू हुआ 1970s में और फिर finally this guy translated into boxing, but he still keeps that name Gotti because it has such a legend associated with it.
कब गेम हुआ था?
ये भी कुछ पिछले ही वीक हुआ था शायद. When I was leaving उसके एक दिन पहले.
जिस दिन हम लोग सिलीगुड़ी
वो
पहुंचे
कुछ झगड़ा भी हुआ था क्या उनको?
वही तो problem.
अच्छा देखा.
10 मिनट पहले से वो कॉन्वर्सेशन शुरू कर चुके हैं. इसको अभी सोचा. अच्छा झगड़े के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं.
नहीं अब बॉक्सिंग गेम तो हुआ ना, उसका बाद में भी कुछ हुआ था.
उसी बॉक्सिंग गेम में झगड़ा हुआ, ब्रॉल हुआ. और किस लिए हुआ था एग्जैक्टली ब्रो? मेरे को
the referee stopped the fight because apparently they were
Trash talking.
too much or something. And
Is that a thing that कि अगर trash talk करोगे तो fight रुक जाएगी?
हाँ बॉक्सिंग में अलग
No,
नहीं
it
है.
depends on the ref, right? Some referees let you go, and some who don't.
लेकिन ऐसा एसोसिएशन का कुछ रूल नहीं होता.
नहीं हम सुना कि सॉरी बॉक्सिंग में बात करना अलाउ नहीं है.
अच्छा बात भी करना अलाउ नहीं है.
हाँ बॉक्सिंग आई हर्ड दैट.
I don't know, I'm not the doctor.
एमएमए में बात कर सकते हैं.
It depends on the ref. Some referee will let you talk, some will let you curse, some will.
Maybe
let you
depends on
shut
the
up.
association also. क्योंकि यहाँ पे remember Jitendra did this rule meeting and he was talking about how his association allows something which other does not. And they are lenient and they are not lenient. So maybe yeah, you're right कि association और referee पे depend करता है कौन सा rules है वो follow करता है. So that happened. There is another big fight जिसके बारे में भी social media पे ऐसे बात चल रही है. Dana White trying to make Jon Jones fight Tyson Fury, who also comes from a boxing world.
Will they box?
In a hybrid rule, they are saying. So do you think Tyson Fury कभी fight करेगा hybrid rule में against Jon Jones?
If they box, Tyson all day.
Tyson, yes.
Anything else, Jon Jones all day.
Anything else, Jon Jones. That's exactly how I feel about it. लेकिन I don't know how they are trying to negotiate Tyson to risk his life against a man like Jon Jones, no?
Dude,
In a hybrid rule set.
nah, this is just publicity, man. They just keep talking trash, get hype up, and then, sell fights. I mean, who is there for Jon Jones to fight right now? Tell me.
In his division, very few people. Probably one or two upcoming Russian heavyweights. अभी एक Russian heavyweight ने जो knockout मारा था. And then
What's his
there's-
name?
I forgot his name.
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
They need to create buzz, right?
डेना व्हाइट भी बॉक्सिंग करने वाला था ना, जेक पॉल के अगेंस्ट बोला था ना. अरे वो खुद बोला
वो बहुत पहले जब उनकी लड़ाई चल रही थी.
वो श्रेड हो जाएगा पूरा, फाइट करेगा.
He's gotten straight. Maybe he's learning boxing in the background also.
शायद
एक दिन अचानक से आएगा Jake Paul, let's fight. Today's word is. So तेरा क्या मानना है? कौन जीतेगा उस फाइट में? Tyson Fury versus
बॉक्सिंग.
Jon Jones boxing.
बॉक्सिंग
थोड़ा सा भी चांस है Jon Jones का कि नहीं?
जॉन जोन्स तो एमएमए स्टाइल ज्यादा रहता है, तो बॉक्सिंग कितना देर प्रैक्टिस करे? साल
उसको
लगेगा,
पूरा-
डेकेड्स लगेगा
It's about that,
प्योर बॉक्सिंग.
Let's keep it this way. Jon Jones has a better chance of beating Tyson in a boxing match, though really low, than Tyson has.
in an MMA. MMA was non-existent.
MMA तो
Don't talk about kickboxing.
But you never know, bro. MMA we fight standing with each other. यही argument Conor versus
You remember when who did Jon Jones fight and he just started crawling towards the guy?
He crawls towards everyone.
Yeah, so exactly. How is Tyson going to punch him if he crawls to him? You think Tyson Fury can kick?
But you have to at least try to stand up and do something, right? Or even shoot.
No, he just go in and just...
And if he just catches him,
Doesn't Imanari and then...
yes, that will be a while. If he
Because Jon
goes
Jones,
into
he's
a leg lock,
wild.
he goes into a leg lock. But if he
He
gets
banged his head
hammer
against a
fist-
cop car. Jon Jones, bro.
Yeah, Jon Jones is probably the best. अभी कल उसका वीडियो आया था with Jon Jones and Francis Ngannou facing off at PFL. That's the fight that people really want to see actually. Do you know कितना गुस्सा होगा ना? क्यों गया उसके सामने फ्री का पब्लिसिटी क्यों दिया? पब्लिक फिर से पूछेगा कब फाइट है? उस फाइट में कैसा लगता है जाएगा? फ्रांसिस एंगानू और the best to ever do it, Jon Jones.
हमको जॉन जोन्स.
Given that कि एंगानू का रेसलिंग काफी इम्प्रूव हो गया है, so takedown वो काउंटर कर सकता है. We saw this against Stipe Miocic too, जिसमें he stuffed Stipe Miocic's takedown effort and then knocked him out. So Jon Jones के against हो सकता है ऐसा.
Yeah, like, Francis can definitely win. Like, you know, he's got that power. Like, if he touches you, you're going to sleep, right? But if you just look at it, you analyze it properly, like, that's it. Besides that, what does he have? For Jon Jones.
That's a lot of half.
No, that is a really dangerous weapon.
Power, लेकिन striking अंगानू का.
I think if Jon Jones grapples him, which he will obviously, he is a fantastic grappler, so he can just wear out Francis over a period of time, whereas I don't think 5th round or 4th round Ngannou's punches will have the same sting. And basically what Stipe did in the first fight. He just neutralized everything, but to reach there now is the problem because first of all Ngannou is so huge. Stipe tried to grab his leg, nothing happened. And again, coming back to a different point related to the same thing, do you think Jon Jones is ducking Francis Ngannou?
I don't think so.
I mean, ducking as in he feels like there's better fights, more money fighting in UFC than trying to actually get a fight scheduled with Francis Ngannou. Is he like really interested?
I don't think Jon Jones cares. Like, have you seen the guy? He doesn't care. He's just a violent human. Yeah. Let's be real. Like, Jon Jones pretends to be nice, right? Like, we know he's not a nice guy.
Like,
He's not a good guy.
Internally, he's a very violent person.
Now Jon Jones will do it loud. What you know?
Goat.
Good thing.
I think he's already doing that. Like with that Cyril Gane fight. Cyril Gane being such a great kickboxer.
His cardio is good.
And Jon Jones is dynamic. Like, he's striking, he's spinning elbows, his knees. He's like you say, he's the GOAT, right? I mean, like, for me, Silva is the GOAT because what Silva did in his day just made everyone look like an amateur.
Yes.
So that's why I consider him the GOAT. But then Jon Jones is right up there.
Jon Jones is probably, and he's heavy also now, so that changes things. Maybe he can knock out Francis with his power. Who knows?
He does.
That can also happen. Although, has he had any knockout victories? I don't think so, right?
He's had some TKOs.
TKOs, yes. Clean knockouts. DC को TKO किया था second fight में.
Yeah.
इसके अलावा
The hip kick.
हाँ. Maybe more with the grappling heavy TKO style. Like पहले grapple करो, then finish them from a top crucifix ऐसे position.
I'm sure he has more power now, right? Like,
He
looks massive, dude.
He will pack a lot of punch. What are the fights that are you like excited about? अभी UFC 290 भी आने वाला है. That's a sick ass card first of all. पिछले podcast में भी हमने discuss किया था. What is your take on the main event? It's Dustin versus Justin.
Dustin versus Justin, right? BMF, yeah.
BMF belt.
That'll be a good fight, man. These two are like two of the my favorite fighters. I love watching them. If Dustin or Justin is fighting, I'll definitely watch him.
Those strikers.
You're talking about 290, right?
Yeah.
The main event is Volkanovski.
Oh, okay. UFC 291 का होगा फिर.
Card. Can you just tell us the card?
So we have, in our main card, we have Robert Whittaker with,
Dricus.
yeah. Then
Drippers
we
to
have
Blessing.
Moreno with
The real
Alexander.
African. Mike Perry is the real African.
I want to see this guy fight. He's been talking
ये
about.
real African वाला debate शुरू कहाँ से हुआ?
I think it was Duplessis, right?
वो क्या कह रहा है? South Africa से हूँ इसलिए real African हूँ.
No, he said he's the only one who lives in Africa, trains in Africa, fights out of Africa. Izzy's moved out. He's in New Zealand.
Usman has moved out.
He's in.
Ngannou has moved out.
Yeah.
And he's still training out of Africa. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. If you are moving out of country, and obviously like you are like born and bred there, but if you talk about how you are elevating the country's MMA, if you're just training on the outside and fighting on the outside, how you're coming back to and giving back to your own country.
Exactly.
Right, so that's a fair point. And I think Izzy was trolling about this, you know, I'll show him I'm the real African, whatnot, I have genes and what. Yes, but fair point to Duplessis, but I think he loses that fight.
Yeah, Robert is a tough fight. But you never know, you know. It's MMA.
We can say that about each and every fight. I don't know. तेरे को क्या लगता है कौन जीत रहा है उस फाइट में?
कौन सा? मेरा दिमाग में चल रहा था कि वो जो फाइट कैंसिल हुआ ना
कौन सा?
चैंडलर और कॉनर का
कैंसिल हो गया?
हाँ कैंसिल
क्यों?
पता नहीं
It's cancelled yet?
कैंसिल
No, he hasn't entered the pool, right?
अच्छा हाँ. So I
Did
think
you just my glass?
did you switch the glass?
No, he just went.
हाँ वो फाइट अभी TUF का सीजन भी आ रहा है देखा उसका फर्स्ट सेकंड एपिसोड थर्ड भी आ गया थर्ड मैंने नहीं
I
देखा
haven't had time, man. I've just been watching clips.
TUF उतना भी मजेदार नहीं था दोनों बस फाइट्स सेकंड वाला फाइट अच्छा था in that a guy finishes with a flying knee switch knee that was great finish देखा होगा अगर clips में तो so और किस चीज़ से बात कर सकते हैं
फ्लाइंग नहीं देके आरएनसी दे सकता है क्या
वो आरसी कहीं से भी दे सकता है बस
पीछे
पीछे की
से
साइड
लेना है।
बस पीछे की साइड आगे की साइड आरसी में नहीं हाँ तू कुछ बोलने आ जाओ
Then, do you want to continue this card?
let's go to co-main and the main event
So, co-main event is Brandon Moreno versus Alexander Pantoja.
Penta, what do you think about this guy? I did not hear about it.
I did.
Even the last podcast, so this बार भी मैंने research नहीं किया. कोई नहीं, final.
The main event is Alexander Volkanovski versus Rodriguez.
हाँ, this is a sick fight.
Sick fight, but I give it to Volk.
Of course. Same.
Dude's a tank.
क्योंकि हम उसको पे सकते हैं
बोलगा, क्या बात कर रहा है? याई रॉड्रिगेज में नहीं आता.
वो नहीं हो
Yeah, you Mexican guy. Mexican, right?
हाँ, जो
Flying
striking
kicks
करता है
and
मस्त. जिसका spinning elbow knockout था कोरियन zombie पे. भाई, ये भी है यहाँ. Guys, he's just having a delay in the processing power.
Why didn't see the buffer damage
बफरिंग हो रहा है
RNC के पास भी थोड़ा ज़्यादा booking हो गया. But it's important to mention, guys. It's fucking 2 a.m. in the morning, and today they have flight also.
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
So,
पैकिंग भी करना है
Oh, I'm packing.
11 बजे शायद flight है तुम लोगों का.
हनुमान बनना पड़ेगा ग्रुप उठा के लेके जाना
कहाँ से लाता है ये सब just jokes. So after party क्या था?
आफ्टर पार्टी तो फ्लैशबैक आ रहा था आरएनसी का
After party कैसा था वो?
Flight
तो after party का सबसे बड़ा असर तो मेरे ऊपर पड़ा मेनली.
You want to share why?
नहीं कुछ नहीं वाला guys. This part does not. Let's move on to the next topic.
I'll share it on my podcast.
Oh fuck, that was brutal, man. So basically, what ended up happening was we went to this. We went bar hopping. बहुत ही सही scene है यार. Like, let's talk about a little bit about this place also. Thamel.
हमें
Thamel is basically the party hotspot of Kathmandu. It's basically a lot of joints, cafes, bars, pubs, all located in this area called Thamel. Beautiful, beautiful area. You can go out for shopping, you do whatever. And great part is that it does not shut down. Like till 6 a.m. in the morning, everything, music and pubs and bars, everything are open. You can have food. It's a different subculture in itself in the center of Kathmandu. How was the experience there?
It was fun. We had fun, but we were really exhausted from the fight as well. And Jason was sulking the whole
उसके
time.
पहले एक बार भी नहीं गया.
No.
हमको हॉस्कस विलेज पता है ना दिल्ली में जो है
Hotchkiss village का ये safer version है.
हाँ वैसे टाइप का लग रहा था तो
यहाँ पे like everyone can walk safely throughout the streets.
Did you guys experience a fight?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, there was an epic fight, dude.
कहाँ पे?
What was the second place we went?
मैं था वहाँ पे.
नहीं तो चला गया था.
गे क्लब
अच्छा जब हम What the fuck, bro? Don't spill all the beans. Listen, मैं नहीं था ना वहाँ पे.
तू तो लेके गया था हम लोग.
वो भी दोनों पीछे पीछे आ रहा
I wasn't there. हाँ, fight क्या हुआ? ये बता. Me and Joseph had left.
No,
Sure.
me and Joseph
When we got the sense that it's a gay club. First of all, it's not a gay club. I asked a lot of people.
It's not a gay club. It's not a gay club.
वो just you couldn't.
It was just a very gay day.
गे मार्केट था लेकिन वो
It was a sausage fest.
It was.
It was not a gay market. Anyways, क्या हुआ था?
What were we talking about again?
The fight. About the fight.
गे हाँ ठीक है
Oh, बता रहा क्या?
नहीं हम लोग सोचा गे के बारे में बोल रहा था
फाइट के बारे में.
फाइट हाँ
जो बाहर हुआ तो.
ओ हाँ क्या हुआ था
दोस्तों वाले से बता.
ओ पूरा मार्वल वाला सीन हुआ था यहाँ से ब्लैक पैंथर दौड़ के आ रहा था और यहाँ से शेंची दौड़ के आ रहा था तो एक शायद एक अफ्रीकन और एक एशियन तो अफ्रीकन आ गया और यहाँ शेंची
तो दौड़ के क्यों
दौड़
मतलब
के।
बैकग्राउंड क्या था? क्यों लड़ाई क्यों हो रहा था?
बोल रहा था कि तू मेरा बंदी को हाथ क्यों लगाया
अच्छा कौन बोल रहा था? वो
सांची।
सांची ब्लैक पैंथर लड़ने की कोशिश कर रहा था.
हाँ ब्लैक पैंथर दौड़ के जा रहा था
हाँ
दौड़ के रुक गया ऐसे कर रहा था
हाँ
जींस बन गया
कि हिट में
हाँ हिट मी तो वो चेयर उठाया हम सोचा सिर में मारेगा पैर में मारेगा
पैर में मारा अपर बॉडी से लोअर बॉडी
नीचे मारा तो नीचे मार के बाउंस हुआ
हाँ
तो वो वाकंडा फॉरेवर दौड़ के गया बोला कि मारो ठीक है मारेगा बोल के चेयर लेने गया फिर से
अच्छा मतलब एक चेयर तोड़ दिया मार के पहले.
हाँ तो चेयर लोहा का था
हाँ
तो
प्लास्टिक का था.
प्लास्टिक का था किसी को फर्क नहीं क्या है वो
तो फिर दूसरा चेयर लेने गया या पहले चेयर?
दूसरा चेयर लेने का
क्या हुआ टेबल चेयर तो बगा फिर क्या हुआ?
फिर हम लोग सैंडविच खाने लगे
Then you skipped the fight. मैंने भी छोड़ दिया.
छोड़ दिया वो लोग खुद छोड़ दिया वो लोग चला गया अपना
Exactly same चीज हुआ था पहले जब and we were talking about this being the safest street, safest place. उसके पहले मैंने देखा एक बंदा दो होमलेस लोग ऐसे ही लड़ रहे थे और उसमें इस बंदे ने एक बॉटल उठा लिया बियर का और उसको एकदम होल्स्टर में उसको एकदम इंगेज करके रखा हुआ है बॉटल को ऐसे हाथ पे और ये दूसरा बंदा है इसने अपना दोनों हाथ में जैकेट के अंदर ऐसे डाला हुआ है और उसके सामने ऐसे खड़ा है कह रहा मार सेल्फ डिफेंस वाइज देखना आई आल्सो हैव अ क्लिप ऑफ दैट और उसके बाद जैसे ही मैंने कैमरा हटाया जब 10 मिनट तक वो लोग कुछ नहीं बस बात ही चीत कर रहे हैं वो ऐसे उठाए खड़ा है और वो इधर सामने से उसको कह रहा हाँ मार यही बात हुआ 10 मिनट तक probably they were too drunk to realize what they were doing and then उसके बाद फिर जैसे ही मैंने कैमरा हटाया और हम इधर हमारे इधर खाना आया we heard the bottle break और फिर जब हमने देखा तो कुछ उनका ऐसा लड़ाई हुआ तो शायद फिर हम लोग वहाँ से निकल गए.
So yes, very safe guys. Please visit.
Very safe, beautiful place. What other thing stands out to you for this Nepal trip? And then we'll close it.
मौसम अच्छा है
मौसम बहुत ही प्यारा.
Really good weather again.
We came in the probably best time window. क्योंकि मानसून का यहाँ पे मानसून आ गया ये अंदर.
फाइट के लिए खराब है थकान जल्दी होता है
Elevation पे. और डेविड तेरे को क्या लगा? Something new, unique that you noticed here या कुछ? एक तो honking नहीं है, which is great. रोड पे.
टेस्ला है
Teslas, we saw some
yeah, we saw
Teslas.
Teslas.
हमने नहीं देखा लेकिन आप लोग
मैंने देखा.
देखा
We saw.
A few Teslas. They have really nice cars here, man. Really nice electric cars here.
I almost got arrested for photographing. So guys, it's so funny. There's this building called Center for Abuse of Authority. And it kind of is in the way of where we go to eat in the restaurant. Fantastic restaurant, Mona Lisa. Shout out to Mona Lisa. Great food, great thakalis. So रास्ते में ही पड़ता था, ठीक है. मैंने देखा ये तो बड़ा interesting building है, like as a तेरे से बात करो.
आपको देख रहे हैं. भी चश्मा बन के.
So Center for Abuse of Authority building का नाम अच्छा था. मैंने सोचा इसको ऐसे बस डाल दूंगा Instagram पे. यही तो हम करते हैं, बस हर चीज का फोटो खींच के Instagram पे. So जैसे ही मैंने फोटो लिया और नीचे गया, मैंने देखा एक गार्ड दौड़ते हुए आ रहा है और कहता है डिलीट करो, जेल में डाल देंगे. I was like, bro, this is literally the name says abuse of authority. उसका सेंटर है, उसका फोटो लेना था और ये abuse of authority हो रहा है. तो फिर मैंने कहा ठीक है डिलीट कर दिया. जैसे डिलीट किया कहता है अब रिसाइकल बिन से भी डिलीट कर. और मेरे साथ ये सारे लोग जा रहे थे खाने के लिए. जैसे ही उन्होंने देखा मेरे को, सारे लोग निकल दिए आगे. फिर जब 2-3 मिनट मेरे को हो गया, तब राजीव came back and all these other guys came back. क्या हो रहा है? और फिर मैं डिलीट कर दिया रिसाइकल बिन से भी. And then I went on my way.
Skipped another detail.
I think he skipped a detail.
Fuck. अब रिसाइकल बिन में you know what happens, but anyways.
मारा गया था क्या?
It's just that recycle bin often has objectionable images, the deleted section, or I accidentally opened an objectionable image while trying to delete right in front of that form. He was taken aback. He was like, "Ab to pakka arrest karunga." So anything top of your head, guys. Think about it. 5-10 minutes. 5-10 seconds.
If we come to your place, Hillsong Shillong.
Hillside.
That's okay. Hillside.
You tried your best. तो अच्छा नाम होता है Hillsong Shillong. जगह भी चेंज कर दिया. कानपाड़ा से शिलोंग पहुंचा दिया.
Say I to AM. But yeah, what can we expect training with you guys about your gym?
Get beaten up first day. Probably.
What can they expect?
स्ट्राइकिंग हम लोग से स्ट्राइकिंग कर लेना, इधर से ग्रैपलिंग कर लेना, समझ जाएगा क्या एक्सपेक्ट करना है.
No, but a serious question. If people want to train with you in this area, Hillside MMA, in Khanpara, Khanapara. Okay, sorry, my bad, guys. Local guys, forgive me. What can you expect? What can people expect while coming and training at your place?
So our gym is mostly centered for fighters. Right now we're building a fight team. We've been in the game for a year, like a little over a year. We've won states with a few of our fighters. So if you want to be a fighter, we can help you. I mean, like, we can help you get there. We do cater to fitnesses as well, but it's more like fighter-centric.
Fighter-centric. Like Rebel is mostly built around the bases, a lot of hobbyists. And then we also have a fight team, but your team is actually a fight team. And we have hobbyists on the side.
Yeah,
so which is a great thing because you have to have everyone focusing their energy to create fighting gyms also like that. But yeah, man, congrats to you guys for representing India here. And we would love to see more of your guys coming up the ranks. I see Abhijit is a great talent that you have. Other people that
Safraz is there. He's a really good grappler.
I remember him from Strangle Guwahati. Yes.
He's been out with injury, so I think he's back next month. That's what he told me. Chirag is there if he's not being lazy. And,
he's in Kashmir right now.
He's in Kashmir eating, so.
There was a video. This guy is so funny. There's a video where he is like, here is something from you from Kashmir. And he picks something out of the ice and then he comes up with a middle finger. Did you see that?
Yes.
This guy, bro.
We have Gogoi, obviously.
Gogoi
is a killer.
Shout out to Gogoi, guys.
Gogoi
Samir and Gogoi. Right?
No, it's
Ahom Gogoi. Again, one of the most talented fighters. Well-rounded as well. He recently won his fight in Art of Combat Goa. Where was it?
WFC.
WFC. I'm getting all the details right in this hour. So, yes, very, very talented athletes. Look out for the fighters coming out from this team in the future. we would want you also to fight soon. Fix those mistakes. Show us what you're really capable of. David obviously is going to fight in the next edition, very, very probably. And we'll also wait for the debut of our editor-in-chief, that is Joe. So Joe को अगर बुलाएगा तो अच्छे training देना इसको striking में.
Definitely. Your first day will be sparring with Manish. Then after you go with Jason, and then maybe Abhijit. But like, you know,
and probably the last round with an easy guy.
Easy guy, just like me. Or maybe Gogoy.
Rest round.
Gogoy is nicer than me though, when we spar.
Right guys, anything else before we close? Okay guys, what's the time? Let me just see time. 2 o'clock.
We need to pack.
We'll let these guys pack or do whatever they do in the single bed that they have here. And have fun guys. Have a good weekend. We'll stay here for 2 more days and then we are back in India, again resuming training. And we'll have the podcast back to our regular format. Hope you enjoyed this impromptu setup that we had. And no beer, but cheers guys once again.
Guys.
Cheers.
I'll get you one more camera stuff.
Oh, done. Let's go.